2 games down, 2 to go. We're almost there for the Super Bowl. We just got one more hump to get over, and we'll be celebrating in another 3 weeks, I think. I'm not that good at math. Greetings, everybody, on the Voice of Reason, and join me, as always, is Nikki V. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was a
so,
little last week, not too.
yeah, so, I just gonna say it. I think that the wild card was a little bit better than the divisional round this year.
I would agree with that. Like it felt like the Giants just rolled over and died the for that game, and the 49ers Cowboys. I feel like the NFL wanted that to be like a big marquee game that was like the main event of the weekend, and it turned out to be a wet fart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even so, like, none of the games were that particularly memorable until, like, the end of the 49ers Cowboys games because Mike McCarthy shenanigans again.
Mike McCarthy literally can't help himself but do stupid bullshit on the last play of playoff games.
No.
So Cowboys fans, I just hope you know that because Mike McCarthy won, count them, one playoff game against the worst version of Tom Brady of all time, he's going to stick around for 5 more years. Enjoy that.
In any case, uh, breaking news today. Got some hires for offensive coordinators.
Hmm.
First off, Bill O'Brien's coming back to New England to work as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. Which honestly,
Again?
anything. Yep. Yeah. Which
I mean,
honestly, yeah. Sorry. Which honestly, anything could be better than Matt Patricia. So.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Teddy over here could be a better offensive coordinator than Matt Patricia, and I don't think he's ever actually watched a game of football on TV.
That's right.
Not a full one.
Um, yep. Second, just the bizarre move. The Jets have hired Nathaniel Hackett as their offensive coordinator.
I pray for you.
Doesn't matter, I'm a Bills fan. But the big head
I,
coach signing, Frank Reich is now the head coach for the Carolina Panthers.
Fun fact, Frank Reich actually threw the first touchdown pass in Carolina Panthers history.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
expect to hear that little tidbit every single game that they feature the Panthers, which is probably going to be like two.
yeah, they. He also, I believe, has family in North Carolina, so it's basically it's a
Hmm.
double home. It's a double homecoming for him.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
apparently, uh, apparently, what's his face? Jeff Saturday is still reaching out to try and get hired somewhere. Honestly, I feel like he might end up with the Texans.
Ugh.
Yeah, they feel like that kind of organization.
Mm, all right. In any case, it's time to move on to the championship games. Starting off,
Hmm.
all of them on Sunday. No Saturday games. Starting
Yep.
off, starting off with 49ers Eagles.
Oh man, this one's tricky because like it almost feels like the 49ers have the NFL machine behind them now
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the NFL might be looking at Brock Purdy and seeing the next Tom Brady in him. Not necessarily in terms of him being like the next quarterback for the next 20 years or
Right.
whatever, but like that late round underdog, like on a team that has no business being this far in, but like they're marketable right now.
Right. Um, in any case, little historical fact right now. Both quarterbacks for this game under the age of 27. Hurts is 25. Purdy's 24, and both are older than the quarterback at the University of Georgia.
That is hilarious.
Yep. Like the first time in history we'll have a QB under the age of 20. Yeah, under the age of 26.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's weird. Like, apparently there's been like 7 rookies that have made it all the way, or rookie quarterbacks that have made it all the way to the NFC or to not just the NFC, to the conference championship round,
Right.
and none of them have ever won.
Nope. Last time we got that far was Mark Sanchez in the 2009 AFC Championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was also Roethlisberger, Flacco, uh, there's a
Marino.
few others.
Marino.
Reno?
Oh wait, no. In no, never mind. He was in he made it to the conference in '84.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't his rookie year though.
Right. The conference champion. Rookie quarterback conference championship. How many? Here we go. Here we go. Pat Hayden for the Rams in 76, who was not good.
Yep.
Dieter Brock. That's weird.
Mm.
Sean King. Does anybody remember Sean King from 2000 Buccaneers?
No, I do not.
And then, and then the other 3 that we already mentioned: Roethlisberger, Flacco, and Sanchez.
Right. So Brock Purdy has the ability to break that streak, and I'm saying they're going to break it. I think the 49ers will upset the Eagles.
Yeah, this feels like a game where there really isn't an upset pick per se. Like they both feel like they're on about the same level, I guess. Philly's favored in this game by 2.5.
Okay.
But I'll take the Eagles.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I think that this is going to be the toughest game that Brock Purdy has had yet, because like the Eagles are maybe the most complete team in the league. Right. So I think that works. So I'll take that.
Alrighty. Yep. And the coin has selected the Eagles.
All right.
All right. So you're on board. All right. And finally, this is the matchup we have to end on. Bengals, Chiefs.
I would just like to point out that the line for this game is on crack. Like, it has just bounced around all week long. Nobody seems to be able to decide how much it is. At one point, the Bengals were like 4-point favorites. Now it's flipped back to Kansas City. And like, I think it's flip flopped between both teams like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because Pat Mahomes has the high ankle sprain. He's probably going to play. He's going to probably be playing through it. And then on the other side, I'm trying to remember who got hurt on the Bengals side. Was it T. Higgins that got hurt?
Sounds right.
Yeah. But yeah, right at the moment of this recording, it's a pick'em. Chiefs -1. It's right now. It's Chiefs -1. It is literally a coin flip to decide who was going. Mm-hmm. And this, I think I mentioned this a couple of podcasts ago, if not in passing, that this is going to be this along with the Bills. This is going to be the new trios matchup of teams who are going to be facing each other a lot, like back in like the late 2000s, it was the Pats, Steelers, and the Colts. Now it's going to be the Bills, the Bengals, and the Chiefs.
Right. Also, I'm looking at the Bengals injury report. I don't see any wide receivers on there, but tight end Hayden Hurst is on there with a calf injury.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was my my backup go-to in fantasy, Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, and also 2 of their offensive linemen, Jonah Williams and Alex Kappa,
right,
are also on the DNP list for the injury report.
Yeah. So ultimately, this is what we're basically predicting what the Super Bowl is going to be. It's either It's either going to be a matchup between uh, it's a it's either going to be a rematch from a previous Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
or uh, going to be a actually yeah, well, two of the games are possible rematches from previous Super Bowls. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
one of them could be the two number ones,
Mm-hmm.
or the battle of the MVP frontrunners.
Right.
So it right now I'm predicting this is going to be a Super Bowl 23 rematch. I'm predicting the Bengals will upset the Chiefs in Arrowhead. So my pick for the Super Bowl matchup will be the 49ers Bengals again.
Mm-hmm. Like Joe Burrow's never lost to Pat Mahomes.
Nope, he's 3-0.
Mm-hmm. Like, do I want to be? Do I want to go the other way and just say that they're gonna like try and push Pat Mahomes to get another Super Bowl? Like, I'm trying. I'm admittedly predicting kind of cynically
Mm-hmm.
because like I'm trying to predict what the NFL would want. And granted, I figured that the NFL would want the 49ers and then they picked the Eagles, so maybe I'm not even listening to myself. But hmm, I think they're gonna want Joe Burrow to get another shot.
Okay.
Like he feels like he could be like the next face of the league in terms of like both his ability on the field and his just fucking swagger off the field.
So your final Super Bowl matchup will be the MVP frontrunners.
Bengals versus Eagles.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that said, next week is Pro Bowl week, but it doesn't mean we're not done talking about doesn't mean we're not done talking about the NFL. Instead, like last year, we're going to be giving our own NFL honors. So stick around next time. We'll be talking about who we think was the best, the most disappointing, the biggest WTF, and of course our own personal MVPs for the year.
And maybe we'll talk about what's happening at the Pro Bowl with like I don't know them playing golf or something.
I heard. I'll be looking at the dodgeball and as well as the obstacle course because that looks fun, and I think the final game is a game of flag football if I'm correct.
Something like that. Like I do remember the dodgeball game from last year being like entertaining, but I will only watch the obstacle course if they play the Legends of the Hidden Temple music in the background while they do it. I mean, they already simulcast games on Nickelodeon. Why not do it? Do it, you cowards!